early life was East and Bubilan, which means he's a little boy. So
And I was.
terribly happy.
You still are.
Thank you, Jim.
50-year-old boy.
Then had a wonderful time in Vienna for 2.5 years, sleeping under a peach tree with his grandfather.
I don't remember much about it, but I'm sure.
And he was a very good baby. And then he went to school in Holland. Well, he went to Holland and you went to kindergarten and fell in love with your teacher. Do you remember that?
It was the start of a long life journey.
Oh, God. That's a girl, I hope.
Yeah, I'm not
Enough of that, Gordon.
going
What was her name?
And I mean, Sue is the only one who knows probably more than I do.
No, you'd be surprised, actually.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are a few little incidents, like when we went away, Dad and I went away to the Canaries. First time we had a holiday together, and you said you'd look after everything, the horses. And Millhouse was flooded. When I came back, I found there was a very pretty girl who was very horsey, staying at the horse.
Really?
Your memory's going.
Selected, darling.
Anyway, after Holland and kindergarten, we came back to England. We had to stay in a hotel and we went to a new school, Longacre. And we were terribly upset because you didn't know anything about Noddy. Because Noddy was very popular in England but not on the continent. And so every morning when we left when we left the hotel where we were staying, we had to stop at a corner and say a prayer that David wouldn't cry when he got to school.
Surely not. I mean, Machismo is my middle name. I don't know.
It's still the same going to work in the morning. Sometimes the same prayer, you're not going to cry when you get there.
I'm still praying.
What a whimper. I'm fun enough, I don't.
Well, what was the next incident that I should about? Because we stayed in the hotel and then we went to Prince's house. And you moved on to that.
Yeah.
There, unfortunately,
I
the
knew this
music
story.
master fell in love with him.
I knew this.
Right, music teacher.
Can I tell you, it was nothing to do
Another
with
gay man.
nothing to do with my voice, unfortunately.
I mean, little letters and ginger beer at night.
And a kilt.
I got into bed with David, and I thought, well, this is the last straw. I've got to do something about it. And we got the sack very quickly.
Yes, but I must confess, I wasn't
How
expecting this story
embarrassing.
to come out quite this way. But
David, you don't have to talk about it.
But I mean, of course, the interesting thing about the story is that he quickly managed to get another job in another private school within about 3 weeks.
At a boys' school.
At a course of boys' schools.
Well, then what happened? We left primary school and went to work for Calcutta.
Well, you missed that whole swathe of my life, but that's fine.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Advertising. There you went to work. Right. And I think we decided the next place.
Talk about the next bit.
Came back to England and bought a house in Nottingham. And
Had to sell the house.
but you had to sell the house.
For reasons I
Lots of lovely wedding
life of me
presents.
remember.
I'm very upset about that. And then, what else happened?
You learn, of course, you learn nothing from your victories, everything from your defeats.
But then after about
That's a great philosophy.
No, well, yeah, at the very beginning, going back to the very beginning, I'd always, when I was about 15, I'd always wanted a son called David. If I didn't have a son called David, it was going to be called Mark. And I've ended up getting both.
Lucky woman.
Also very lucky because both my David and my Mark married two beautiful girls who I love dearly and am totally happy with. I thought, help. Both these girls are terribly posh and Ben are rather scared of me. Somehow, it's quite fun.
Somehow they turned out not to be.
So anyway, I think I can end by saying, I love you to bits, and I think here's to you, and I think we all love you to bits.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
David.
Good health, both. Happy birthday,
David.
David.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure I missed out.
Very good, Mary. Excellent.